This day is all about me and where I want to go. The shirt should be an indicator. The Salvatore boarding school, featured at the end of the originals and into the series Legacies. Start to see some of the buildings that very much look like New Orleans, the French Quarter, and if you're a fan of the originals, it not only gives those vibes, but it actually is those buildings. Okay, so we didn't get to do everything on our final full day in Georgia yesterday. Today is our very last day. We are checked out of our hotel already, but we're stopping at a couple more Vampire Diaries and Originals spots before we leave the state. Where are we off to next? Speculate down below. So that's why you'll notice in any pictures or anything I am in different attire, because we didn't get it all yesterday. But we're gonna, whatever we get today is what we get, and then we're hitting the road. So be prepared for some more Vampire Diaries and Original stuff, and maybe even some road footage for this video. I don't know how this is gonna shake out, but we shall see shortly. So we'll check back in with you in a little bit on our last day in Georgia. So we went back to the visitor center in Conyers. Inside they have some standees, which we'll talk about in a moment. They also have some props and displays from the originals, from the Vampire Diaries. You see they have some chair backs from the originals. Now the thing about the standees, you'll see this one of the three originals. You'll see the Vampire Diaries in just a moment, and then one from Legacies. They are off-brand, very much not great. It's very unfortunate, it's very obvious, and it takes you out of it for a moment. But putting you back in is all of the props and the various things that they have here, including zombie dust was one of the things you may have seen me focus on just there a moment ago. But there's all sorts of scrolls and books and candles and all the different things. You'll see what I mean here by the Vampire Diaries in air quotes, because it's just not it. But some of the rest of the stuff they have here, very cool, very much, gives off that New Orleans type of vibe. We see some actual train station stuff, both from when it was a train station and from, when they used it as a train station, even in the series. So we have, Damon arriving at the train station, as well as some things from the voodoo shop, which we saw very briefly in the previous video. You'll see here in a moment the exterior of the building that was Rousseau's, that again we covered in the previous video. And I'm just going to let this play a little bit so you can see some stuff, and I'll pick you back up in a moment here. You also see other things that were filmed here, not just the Vampire Diaries, but Stranger Things, Sweet Magnolias, and so on. And this is, they call it Georgia's French Quarter, and they use it for a variety of things. They also had the very, very old-timey phone booth. Yes, this is what phones used to look like for those of you too young out there. you literally had to go into this phone booth. If you've ever seen any old Superman stuff. Oh my gosh, I sound like such a grandpa when I say things like that. But they just had some lovely history pictures of the train station. Um, it's so funny. Like even the bathrooms are kind of intact. What I mean by that is, like, you see these pictures outside of the restroom area here, which again the phone was outside of the restroom area as well. But then you see just in a moment here the fact that it's an old timey thing, toilet for women, and then there's also a toilet for men, and we're also coming up in just a moment here on some stuff from Legacies. Now again, the cutouts are not it, just straight up, they are not. We see some more Michelson stuff again. We see you'll see there in just a second. There they are. It's not them. But some stuff from the Salvatore School. That right there is the uh, ticket window, which we will see from the other side here in just a moment. Tell me below what you think about this what I've done here with this edit, which is the little bit of video and then a little bit of the still pictures that we took of the stuff. You're also going to see here a little bit of Sleepy Hollow related stuff that was filmed here. There are going to be some cutouts in just a moment of 4 of the main characters from the originals who are the correct characters. You're also going to see some chairs. There's a really interesting picture that I edited that I will also put in here in just a moment, which is me sitting there from 2023 versus me sitting there in 2025. So you're going to see that here in just a second. But I'm going to let some music go as we finish up with some more of the stuff here in the Conyers Visitor Center. At one point, Mom wanted to get a shot of me near the Rousseau sign and the exterior of the building that's painted on the inside. And so I thought it would be kind of funny and cool to get the behind the scenes of that. So that's what you see here, followed by the actual pictures itself. So as I notice, my beard needs to be dyed once again, because I still haven't done it. I think I commented on that in a previous video. That ends our Conyers part of the visit. Now to go to Covington and do all the things there. I feel like I'm probably gonna have enough to make that its own video at some point, but we shall see. So we'll check back in with y'all in a little bit. Oh, y'all, listen to me, starting to sound all southern. All right, so we are here in Covington. This is one of the tour vans that you can do. And they will take you, they have some exclusive access places. We're at the visitor center now. We haven't gone in yet, but they'll take you to some exclusive access places that only they can do. Like you can go up onto the porch of Elena's house if you wanted. But over here in the garden area, they have these signs with certain things that were filmed here. I didn't know Jungle Cruise was filmed here. That's pretty cool. I like the Jungle Cruise movie. Oh, there's stuff on the backs of each of them too. So My Cousin Vinny. Goosebumps 2 on the back of that one. On the back of the Queen Latifah one is Remember the Titans. In the Heat of the Night, this is the one they say put Covington on the map for being a filming location here in the South. Legacies, of course, till 2022. Obviously, the big one that we're here for. Sweet Home Alabama. The originals as well. Selma was filmed here. Sweet Magnolias, which I believe is still filming. And then the Dukes of Hazzard. Now, obviously, the Dukes of Hazzard comes before In the Heat of the Night, but in terms of being a recurring place, they say that In the Heat of the Night was one of the first ones that really put Covington on the map as, hey, you know, this is a place to film. Let's get a shot of the other side of this, the back side. Previously on the Vampire Diaries, Honk If You Love Damon. The Hello Brother, Seriously, I Was Feeling Epic. And there's Mom and Tommy. So here we have a better picture of the bus van thing that goes around. We have some signs of some other things that were filmed here. Again, Serenity, not the Firefly related Serenity, unfortunately. We had some nice plaques of some figures from the town, different things like that. We also have some pictures here if you would like to zoom in and check any of those out. These are just outside of the visitor center here in Covington, Georgia, where they filmed quite a deal of exterior scenes. And we have the V sign. Welcome to Mystic Falls, Virginia. Now, of course, as we've said, we are in Georgia, but the Welcome to Mystic Falls, Virginia sign, incredibly iconic. Over here, we have from Legacies. There is a picture of me, and I will put it in now, of me holding my hands out as if I'm blowing the doors off of this. But here in the town, from the Salvatore School, this is the house. This is the school in the painting. We were there. As you may remember, we went to that building in a previous one. We got some pictures outside with the Mystic Falls sign. Mom wanted to get her and Tommy with this Legacies one. And then we headed in, but that's going to be a whole video unto itself. I promise you won't want to miss it next time. So come on back to the next vlog. Hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe, hit the notifications bell, all of that stuff, and we'll see you sooner rather than later.